So, totally on a whim, I decided to buy this little thing from Steel Collectibles. This is the Hyperkin Retron Sq, and it's a tiny little box, much smaller than a GameCube here for scale, but it plays Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games with HDMI, and of course, this is a third-party aftermarket device, so they're not exactly known for their reliability, but it does play regular Game Boy games quite well. GBA games have a bit of lag, I've noticed. I've got Zoids Legacy going up here on the screen, getting ready to record that and do a test run because people have asked me to let's play this game for years, and so I'm finally excited to be able to have a way to record it. But I will say that the GBA games lag a little bit, which if you're playing like a side-scroller that runs at 60 FPS, that can be a bit of a problem. But I played Wario Land 4 and Metroid Fusion, and both of those were still playable. But I did notice that I was playing some of the Yu-Gi-Oh games, Yu-Gi-Oh! Sacred Cards, and that one was quite laggy. But again, still playable because it's turn-based, so I'll probably be using this on the other channel to do the Yu-Gi-Oh! Video game retrospective and do the Let's Play of Sacred Cards and all that. So anyway, let's get on with Zoids Legacy. Alright guys, welcome to a recording setup test for Zoids Legacy. So, you guys have actually wanted me to do a Let's Play for this game for years. I get comments on all of the Battle Legends and Versus 3 videos all the time asking to do this game. So, a little bit of background about this game. So, this is actually, much like Battle Legends, how that was Zoids Versus 2 in America, this is Zoids Saga 2 in America on the Game Boy Advance. I am recording this off of a Hyperkin Retron Sq, which I just got yesterday from Steel Collectibles, and so far it seems like it's working okay. There's a little bit of lag with GBA games, but I will take this over an emulator any day, because honestly, fuck emulators, and it'll be a cold day in hell before I let's play a game off of an emulator. So, I do have a physical copy of the game in this system being ported over to HDMI into my recording setup, and we're going to see what happens. So, obviously there's some issues with cartridges. Yeah, we basically just started the game, so Zeru is the character name we're going to be going for. If you guys want me to do a custom name, then obviously just let me know. Like, we can do like a voting poll or something for the custom name if we want to, but Zero is the canon name, so we're going to go with that. And so what I've noticed with the Hyperkin Retron SQ so far is that it will play Game Boy and Game Boy Color games flawlessly, barring any issues that are inherent with your cartridge. So we tested like Pokemon Blue, ran perfectly. There is two different video options on the back, one for a 16:9 resolution and one for a 4:3, and it is probably a little bit better to do the 4:3 for most of these games. Maybe some of the GBA games I would be able to get away with stretching it out, but for the Game Boy Color games it looks way better in the 4:3. So we tested Pokemon Blue, and then I tried to play, I played Dragon Quest 3 as well, and that ran just fine, but I tried to test Wario Land 3, and that just would not work, and I think it's because my cartridge is bad, not because of the Retron itself. Now, as for Game Boy Advance games, like I said, there's a little bit of lag, so we tried Pokemon Emerald, and Emerald runs, Pokemon Gen 3 in general runs inherently at 60 FPS, and there is some very noticeable frame drops, so that's going to impact your play a little bit, but I even played some side-scrollers like Wario Land 4 and Metroid Fusion, and they were still playable even with the frame drops. I just wouldn't recommend trying any kind of like speedrun tech or perfect frame tricks or anything like that. And then finally I tested... I tested Final Fantasy V Advance, and I tested Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards, because that's probably going to be a Let's Play and a retrospective series on the other channel when I go through all of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Games. And that one was probably the laggiest of all of them. This one does look a little bit laggy as well. Like, if you look at it, even just me looking at it on my TV, it looks like I'm playing it off of like a... It looks like it's being recorded off of, unregistered Hypercam or unregistered fraps or something like that. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into the game itself. So this is actually an RPG. So unlike the Zoids Versus games, which of course are like third-person action games, mecha games, this is a proper RPG. It has running around in towns and talking to NPCs and buying items and equipment, and has random battles that are turn-based with stat rolls and equipment and all kinds of other stuff like that. So it's a true and honest turn-based JRPG. And I can't say that I'm all that familiar with it. And part of the problem is, again, that I didn't find a copy of this game until much later on in my career of doing Let's Plays and that kind of thing. So I didn't really have an opportunity to play this as a kid or anything. I didn't have a GBA as a kid, which probably impacted my ability to, get some good test runs in this game at an early age. So I'm essentially playing it for the first time right now, and I've played a few minutes of it at a couple other test runs. I started a file, maybe got an hour into it, and that's my only real exposure with the game so far. So I'm a little apprehensive about jumping in to do a Let's Play, especially there's no way, it would be a cold day in hell before I would do a blind Let's Play of an RPG. And I mean, so right now I have no knowledge of really how long this game is, or what kinds of roadblocks I'm going to run into. Some RPGs, if they're not designed with a certain sense of balance, or if you don't have an intimate knowledge of the mechanics or where you can get certain good items, then you can actually just dead end yourself, potentially, which is definitely not a good thing at all. So these are some healing items, it looks like, which I don't have a whole lot of money right now, so I'm probably not going to invest in that quite yet. But there's a chest over here. And this overhead, walking around kind of thing, it definitely reminds me of, like Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest or any RPG, really. It's a fine setup. It works just fine. And this does look a lot better on the actual GBA itself because of the frame rate, like I mentioned. But my goal is to get a pretty intimate understanding of this game's mechanics and be able to do a proper Let's Play where I can actually explain what's going on in the game, and I can, talk about strategies from a knowledgeable perspective is my goal. And I'll probably be leaning in on a lot of the people in the community in the Zoids group that have a lot of knowledge of this game, and, where I wouldn't even claim to be a self-proclaimed expert on the Versus trilogy, but I've played the Versus trilogy quite a fair bit, but I have... if I was playing Zoids Versus 2 Battle Legends for the very first time right now, I would be terrible at it. That game does have a bit of a learning curve, and I imagine that this would be the same way. So, basically, I'm not really sure what's going on in the story here, but evidently we exist in some weird alternate timeline where the characters from Chaotic Century and New Century exist in this timeline all at once. And we can't leave the town unless we talk to certain NPCs. And I've been kind of talking while going through dialogue, so I'm not sure if I hit the trigger for it yet. But essentially, we're supposed to gather intel at this town, and we can't leave until we do that. So let's see if we met the trigger or not. I don't think we did. Oh, we did. So we learned a little bit about deck commands there and different orders you can give to your Zoids during combat. And then on the overworld, we have a Gustav here we can use to move around with. So we're going to get into a random encounter here pretty soon. And I think if I'm not mistaken, the terrain that you're on the world map also affects the battle terrain a little bit. So we have our first battle here. This battle, I said it was random, but it actually is scripted. And it's against two Mulgas here. Our Zoid is called the Saber Lion. And it's okay. It's not quite a Liger. It's much smaller than a Liger. Design-wise, I think it looks pretty okay. But the model kits for this are kind of dorky and not all that special. So we have a couple different attack commands we can use. So we don't just hit attack in our unit attack. So we have offensive moves and status moves. So very similar to Pokemon or any other RPG. So we have a smoke unit which can increase our evade. and then we have a couple different attacks. So I have the high wave blade, which deals the most amount of damage, but takes the most amount of time to use, I guess. Like, you can't reuse it once you've used it once. So let's just go with the Fang attack here. And there's this long animation where the Zoid like rushes over there, and then you have an animation for damage calculation. I'm going to be skipping through that as much as possible because there's a lot of very long animations, and I just want battles to be quick and fluent, and I don't want to worry about that. Like, I don't have to watch the animation of what the enemy Zoid does. I just need to know the results of it. It's like in Fire Emblem, where if you choose to skip the... Let's use the claw this time. Yeah, just skipping those animations speeds up the battle mechanics quite a bit. It's like I said, in Fire Emblem, especially in the Tellius games, where if you turn the battle animations off, it makes the combat just a lot more fluent, because you don't have to wait for this, CD-based game to load the cinematics of the of the units fighting, and they just take a million years. So as long as those games already are, the fact that, like, you've got to deal with that just makes it that much worse. So these Mulgas actually have kind of like mini-boss level health initially, just because this is a tutorial battle and they want it to be a little bit more challenging. And we have another character that's going to come in and assist us here. They want us to be able to see the different outcomes of different moves, like how your HP and EP is used, things like the different stats like evade, and being able to dodge attacks and stuff like that. So I'm going to keep using like a regular attack on this Mulga, and then I'm going to use the actual blade to take out the other one. The battle theme in this game is absolutely a friggin' banger as well, which I did not expect at all. I was like, this game does not deserve to have as good a soundtrack as it does. Oh my god, that miss. That's terrible. I don't know if we can do it again, though. We may not have enough. Yeah, we do. Okay. Wow, really? Okay. Let's see what the hit percentage is on that. %. That explains it. I love how the claw, or the Fang only does 5 more damage than the claw, but it has like way worse accuracy, and it costs 1 AP, whereas the claw does not. Interesting. But yeah, believe it or not, the vast majority of all the Zoids games are some kind of turn-based game like this. So throughout the history of Zoids games, which they've been making Zoids games ever since the Famicom era, actually, and the vast majority of them are all either turn-based, RPGs like this, or they are turn-based strategy games. So you have the Zoids Helic Republic vs. Guileless Empire games 1 and 2 on the PS1. You have Zoids Tactics on the PS2. You have this whole trilogy. The Famicom game is a turn-based strategy game as well. I thought that would have killed him for sure. Don't worry, all battles do not take this obnoxiously long to finish. There we go. And then, of course, we can't forget Zoids Assault on the Xbox 360. That is just, a special case. So we get a mysterious warrior that comes to help us. So this is Juno, I think, and her Leo Blaze. So I think we can form a team. I think this lets us move... Oh, the Gun Tiger, that's what it is. So we can move that over here. Yeah, so before battles we can adjust our formation a little bit, which is nice. So I'm going to attempt to Ion Booster. I don't know what SP is though. It gives us plus 300 SP, but I don't know what that's for. So that costs 7 EP, the static whatever, but it has a above 100% hit rate and high, let's go with the, whoops, with that Mulga. Nice, that was almost all of its health. And then let's see if we can use its stupid claw attack, or the blade attack again. There we go, it finally hit. So unfortunately we have to take a blow from them for one turn, but that's not too bad considering we can finish them off next turn. We couldn't quite do all of their health in one attack, but close to it. Yeah, I think the sprites are very appealing in these games. They do look nice, and even though, like I said, I don't necessarily care for these Zoids that we start out with at the beginning, there's a lot more throughout the game, including some unique variants of Zoids that do not exist in other games or other continuities. And so Zero thanks the mysterious warrior for our help. And then she leaves the party, unfortunately. So, pretty sure that's Juno, yeah. And we've got to go a little bit further to get to the next town, and we can run into a random battle here, but the enemies we run into in a random battle are going to be easier than those Mulgas. Alright, so we get a Hell Runner and a Gator, which I think that's a Dimetron, I think is what that's supposed to be called. Or maybe not, maybe that's smaller than a Dimetron. Famously, the Hell Runner is a OJR Zoid. It's a one of the original, really old Zoids. But yeah, this is also the game where the Trinity Liger and the Blitz Tiger comes from. We probably won't see those until way later in the game, though. Damage. It only has 40 health, so. Runner's got a missile which deals 10 damage to us. Yet our health is not doing so great, if I'm being honest. We have almost full EP, so I have no regrets on using the Wave Blade again if it hits. Yeah, nice. That should take it on one hit. Yeah, 70 damage. That's pretty good. Alright, and the next town should be right here. So hopefully we can heal up. What, is there a battle arena here? Man, I'll tell you what, there is just so much character to the GBA sound bites and like the GBA style music. I was talking about, obviously Pokemon Gen 3 is a good example as well, but Fire Emblem as well with Blazing Sword and Sacred Stones just has the absolute banger soundtracks. Can I like heal up really quick first? Oh no, you look pretty fierce to me. I actually really like her sprite. She looks pretty cute. I mean, Zero looks pretty cool too. His suit is really kind of dorky, but I like the rest of the look of him. You, scientist man, speak! So I think we can add some modules to our Zoid here with customization and improve some of our statistics. So really, what I would like to have, just off the top of my head, I feel like, is better SP generation, or was it EP generation? Yeah, better EP generation and better accuracy for like the blade weapon. Let's see if we can get the offense increase here. $1,500 gold for... Oh, that's that's crazy. Wow, that made it way more powerful. So now it has 55 attack, and I guess it has up to 5 slots where you can increase that. What the heck? That's crazy. I mean, that does cost a lot of money, though. We can change the color. I kind of like the white. Actually, all these are pretty okay, but... The base is like... Yeah. Oh, that costs money? That's not worth it, then. We don't have enough money for the generator output. Defense? Oh, only 450 to upgrade defense? Yeah. Totally. So I guess there was they had to postpone the Zoid Battle Union for a while. But I guess they still have, like, judges and stuff, like in New Century. Can I save anywhere? I guess so. Alright, so Zero has his own levels. And then I guess our Zoids themselves can be outfitted with different stuff. So when we gain experience, the experience is going towards our pilot, which is interesting. And then, of course, he has different stats that impact the performance of the Zoid. His type is Almighty, which I don't know what that means. I guess I'll leave it there. Maybe that's random. Maybe that's an RNG kind of thing. Let's see, it doesn't look like we have any... I thought for sure we learned some deck commands earlier. Oh yeah, here we go. So we can add those to our command list here. Might as well add all the ones we have, right? I guess, I wonder if we just get automatically healed when we go into a new town. That would definitely save us from having to spend money at an inn or something like that. Doesn't appear to be anything of worth at the bar. But every town and every RPG must have a tavern. It's essential. Oh, there's a judge right there, sure enough. Welcome to the stadium. Would you like to participate in a Zoids battle? Yeah, why not? Registration completed. When you do a Zoids battle, please come speak to me again. By the way, please remember that you must follow various regulations to stay in battles. For each Zoids battle, up to 2 Zoids are allowed. You know, I was actually wondering, from the little bit of this game that I have played, I was like, okay, well, I don't know how big your team formations is, because some RPGs, you know, it's just one-on-one. Sometimes you have a party of 3, 4, sometimes even 5 in the case of like Final Fantasy IV. But I thought for sure, just, you know, anecdotally by what I had seen, that maybe the party size in this game was like you could only fight 2 enemies. So it's always potentially just 2-on-2, and I guess that's the case. Which does make sense for, what do you call it? For even in the Versus trilogy, how all of the tournament modes were 2-on-2. Even though in New Century Zero, there was the tournament in New Century Zero was 3-on-3, if I'm not mistaken. And sometimes it didn't even matter if the enemy team had fewer than 3. Sometimes it was just 3-on-2. You are gonna have to get out of the way, sir. You're in my way, sir. You're in my spot, sir. Maybe we're not supposed to go in there? Somehow I doubt that. So I wonder if we have to go find... what's her name, Juno, and get her on our team in order to participate in the tournament. These are expensive. Maybe we can get a couple of these, it wouldn't hurt, right? We already had one, so... just some basic healing items, you never know if you might need them. Oh, so that we have to find another warrior somewhere. Can you get the fuck out of my way? This is gonna be a problem, I can tell. We have a map. It's a big world map. I guess I should expect no less from an RPG, right? Oh! Oh, okay. So she just shows up. I guess we have to talk to a certain amount of people, and then she's just like, hi! Yeah, she is in fact Juno. I like the green hair. Oh, sorry. I just thought you might have been the protagonist or something. Well, we've already done one battle together. We might as well do a few more. I mean, those can't be as hard as those Mulgas, right? Team satisfaction. I can't remember where I put Team Old Men, and our tagline was "Old Men Running the World," as a reference to that Deus Ex redub. So the Gun Tiger may have some better weapons, but it doesn't have as much health. Interesting. Yeah, I'm comparing stats right now, so I do not know what a lot of these stats mean, and I'm sure to look up the nomenclature somewhere, but yeah, so whatever DCP is, the Saber Lion has more of that, and SR, the Gun Tiger has more of that. I'm assuming all these things are important, right? Like, I don't know. Also, Juno's level 4, and we're only level 1. That's a little irritating. I guess we gotta wake up, get up, and get out there, and, you know, actually make a difference. Also, her type is evasion. I wonder, again, I don't know what those mean yet. I'll be sure to find out, but that might be what her stat growth is meant to be set up for, which I don't really see that as being relevant, really. I mean, maybe it's good, maybe it's not. I just have a feeling that maybe we would rather have her do offense or defense or something like that. Anyway, let's save. Maybe we'll grind some levels on Zeru, or maybe we'll just go ahead and do the battles. Are you participating in a Zoids battle? Your opponent is the Cannon team. 2 Zoids in the next battle. Your team is not following the regulations. Please... What? Okay. I didn't add her to the team. I am stupid. Zoids battle participation verified. Proceed into the stadium. Let's go! Battlefield setup. The Team Zeru versus the Cannon team. Battle mode 1-1-1. Okay. Ready? Fire! Which is not what he says in the anime. Okay. 2 cannon tortoises identified. We're gonna get fucking shredded if these cannon tortoises are anywhere near as good as they are in versus. So, like, at range especially, they have a massive advantage over us. So let's see what we can do here. Let's see what that... Yeah, this attack. 100 and... Oh, yikes. And they are actually in front-to-back formation, which I'm not sure if that matters, but it probably makes the one in the back more difficult to hit. But the one in the front has less HP anyway, so we can just gang up on it. Cool, we inflict the freeze status, which I imagine is like paralysis in this game, if I had to guess. Let's see... Oh my god, yeah, we're way more powerful now. Purchasing those upgrades is a good idea. I love how the cannon tortoise's head retracts. It's kind of amusing. Oh, that looked powerful, but we'll see how much damage it did. 20. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of a concern. This should be enough to finish it off. Oh, wow, really? It's still in there. That sucks. And they're definitely ganging up on her. But she's out of EP anyway, so... Poof! Yeah, not worth the significantly less accuracy for only 5 more damage. You monster! Ugh, only 10 damage, wow. Let's see if we can use our blade thingy. I don't like our chances, but let's do it. Alright, we got a hit. 45 damage. And it froze. So I guess means we can get another attack in a row. Let's try this. 77 accuracy is not good. But it's pretty good damage. I'm assuming these cannon tortoises have massive defense. Okay, we have enough EP to cast our cannon thing. Let's go for the blade one more time and see if we hit. They're like, I'm getting old. Some of this battle dialogue is kind of funny. Alright, we did it. The battle is over. The winner is Team Zeru. Cool. Alright then. So that happened. I don't know if we should just go on to the next battle or adjust our setup at all. I also feel like these battles are optional and not related to the main story, but they might be a good way to grind for levels and equipment. So now we got Z data on the cannon tortoise. Kind of give us an idea of... Oh! I'm stupid. So right here in the status screen, when we have our cursor over one of these stats, it tells us what the stat is. So obviously HP is health, energy points, Gepko, another Deus Ex reference. Quantity of Zoids energy. Oh, so how many EP it recovers at the end of... So, yeah, how many EP it recovers at the beginning of each turn. I feel like is extremely important. SP is speed, MM is mobility, which relates to evasiveness. IV is level for combat orders. That's interesting. Defense, obviously, AM is armor percentage. That's interesting. DCP is durability against damage. That's interesting. So if the you can get you can experience malfunctions if that number is too low. SR is sensor accuracy. CVL required Zoids level for it to be piloted. So the pilot has to be at least level 2 to pilot the cannon tortoise. TP is, I guess, terrain points. Oh, training. Training level. When well-trained, Zoids' abilities increase. Interesting. And of course, it's small. Can we actually... Can we... Okay, I guess we don't actually have a cannon tortoise. We just have data on it. But we might be able to get one. Who knows? Okay, let's save really quick and just kind of go exploring. Okay, let's check our map. Pretty sure he said we have to go further west, and I see the little pink dot on the map there is where we want to try to go. I guess all the pink dots all over the map are the different places we can potentially go to. There it is. No random encounters either. Bandits are raiding the temple. That's not good. What if he just, like, pulled a gun on us or something? Okay, never mind. So, battles are not always 2-on-2. We can fight 4 Hell Runners at once, which I'm not strictly worried about. They seem like they have pretty low health, so... Go ahead and take that one out, probably in one shot. Oh, not quite. Oh, that one's got a Gatling unit. That's interesting. 1 damage. Whoa! That's not good at all. 100 damage? What in the... Holy crap! That one in the back is serious business. It's got like a some kind of sniper cannon or something. Like, that's really not good. We'll take that out. Kill the one we know we can... Whoops. We just kill the one we know we can kill. Just to get it off the battlefield. And then if I get hit by that cannon again, that might be it for me. So why don't we see if we can take this one out. Nice. Assuming that's the boss one back there. This could be bad. Oh, he's using his missile. Okay. That sniper cannon must take an absolute crap load of EP to cost, so we'll probably be able to take him out from here. That was scary, though. I was like, what the crap? I didn't think there was a weapon that strong this early on, but I guess I was wrong. No, you won't. Where the heck did she go? Oh, I know some of these characters. So you're the Zoids pilot who got in the way of my subordinates. Interesting. I'll let you go if we fight and I receive any damage. You gonna break out the Death Stinger again? Oh, Redler, okay. I guess we gotta go for the highest accuracy, right? I guess she said if she takes any damage, she'll leave, right? I mean, that was some damage. Oh, okay. I thought that was gonna be harder. I mean, I'm sure she has high evade, don't get me wrong. What did she go running away for? That doesn't make any sense. I'm too busy with tournaments to go searching for the hidden meaning of my pendant. Really? Let's see. A Guyzak should be easy. These are small scorpion type Zoids. We've never gotten to show one off in the versus games or a model kit of it. Actually, I'm critically low on health though. Well, I guess I'm probably gonna die here. I mean, there was no opportunity for me to heal, so I really did all I could do. Okay, we got a good hit on him. He still has a lot more health where that came from, though. Maybe we can get lucky. Yeah, I think that's it. Yep. I don't know where we restart at, though. So I guess that's pretty nice that when we die, we don't really get a game over. We can still kind of continue, which is pretty nice. I was expecting like a hard game over where we would just lose everything and start off from the last point we saved at, which kind of glad that's not the case because I think we saved before the fight with, what's her name there? Okay, let's start. Let's try this one more time. So obviously he has higher speed because he goes first, and start off with just the claw attack and dealt 17 damage, which means he still has enough EP to do his tail cannon thing again, which means we probably want to. I could either do the smoke unit and increase my evasion, or just go straight for some good damage. Let's do that. You know, what could it hurt? So we got plus 30 evasion. And so does he. That seems like an even trade-off. Only 41% to hit. Yeah, that's not going to work anymore. See, with his smoke up, even our most accurate attack goes down to 57% to hit. Hate that. Get our accuracy back now. Alright, we got a good hit. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Ah, I wanted to deploy my own smoke. Okay, almost there. Let's get 10 health left. We can do this. 63% to hit. Probably not going to hit, but nope. Okay. I just need to land a hit, and then I've got him. Nice. Whew, alright. So I guess that counts as the first boss then, right? Okay, so it looks like they kidnapped Juno. Wonderful already. We're going to go ahead and save there, and I think we're going to call it a day for this. So this has been a pretty awesome test of Zoids Legacy. So I'm having quite a bit of fun with this, actually. I'm really looking forward to getting further into it. So let me know what you guys think, if there's a good walkthrough I could follow. And I will see you guys next time with more Zoids Legacy, I guess.